Welcome to the last week of class. This week is a little different and we're looking at coding. We've been asked by President Utash, WSU Tech, to have at least 1 week devoted to coding. And what we want to do is we just want to introduce you to it. So there's 2 assignments this week, all in coding. And it is in a program called CS Google First. CS stands for Computer Science. And Google First, it's a program that Google put together. It's free. It's not costing you any extra money. That's what makes it awesome. It uses a program called Scratch that was created by MIT. So how do you get to this? We're going to click on the assignment name, the assignment information in Blackboard. And in this time I'm in 30165, I have 2 other classes. So make sure that you pull up the animated name from your class. Don't just follow this video. Make sure you use the one from your class. Right here is an internet. Read through this information first. But then right here is we're going to go to this CS First website. And what you're going to do is you're going to sign in. You're going to sign in and say, I'm a student. And you have to enter a class code. Where do you find your class code? In your class, in Module 8, you're going to click on the instructions for your Animate a Name assignment. In that Animate a Name assignment is the code that's specific to your class. So make sure you look at the one for your class. Like I said, this one is 30165. So I'm going to get this code right here. I'm going to copy it and then come back to CS First, and I'm going to enter that class code right here. Click Next, and it tells me that the class name is Summer 20-30165. So make sure that is your class, and it should have my name on it. I'm going to say yes, join. Do I need a new CS First username and password? Your answer is yes. You do need a new username and password. So you're going to say yes. So here is your username and password. What you can do is just take a picture of this with your phone. Then you have it. You need to send me this number, this CS number. I have to have that in order to give you credit for your projects. And you will need this same username and password for the other assignment. So make sure the easiest way to do it is to just take your phone, pick it up, turn on your camera. I'm doing it right now, so I have this, and just take a picture of it. And then you can just send me that information. You can send it to me in Remind. You can send it to me in an email. Excuse me. You can just somehow make sure you get that information to me. So then it wants to know, yes, that you wrote your username and password down, and then sign in. So here's our class. We've got 2 assignments. There's 2 activities, an animated name, and 3 in Google Code. We're going to do animated name first. And what you're going to do is you pick a word and you're going to bring the letters to life through that word. I would suggest maybe using your first name. That way, if for some reason you don't send me your number, I might be able to figure out who it is by a process of elimination. But you don't have to. You can use any name that you would like, as long as it's something that's decent. Don't get derogatory on me here. So I'm going to click on Start. And if Spanish is your first language, you can do this in Spanish. So that's fine. There's English and Spanish. So what you're going to do is you're going to watch this video, and you can watch the video, or down underneath it is information about the video, what you need to do. So you're going to do that. It's going to ask you to download this starter project. When you download this starter project, over here you see it says sign in. This is very important. You need to sign in, and you're going to sign in with that username and password that you just sent me. So I'm going to put my one in that I just got, and I'm going to put that password in. Oh. I'm going to click sign in. Okay, so you need to make sure that your number is what you see up here in the upper right hand corner. Then the first thing I want you to do is hit this remix button. When you hit that remix button, then you've shared your project and I will be able to see it after you get it all finished. So we've got our project going here. Come back to animate a name, and it's going to walk you through. Make sure you watch the video. I'm not going to take the 2 minutes to watch it with you. You can watch it on your own. Then you're going to choose these add-ins. You've got to add your name. Each letter needs to do something different. So if you look here in the assignment, you're logged in, open the starter project, click the remix button. It takes you through all of that information. Make sure that you share your work, and when you've completed it, you just need to send me a note and just let me know that you've done it. You can do that through the assignment in Blackboard. I just need your username. But here in the animated name, what I want you to do is you need to have at least 5 letters, numbers, letters, whatever you want, and you need to make them do something. Each letter needs to do something different. Make it change color, make it grow and shrink, make it spin, make it wave, make it bounce, add a new backdrop, whatever you want to do. I mean, it's your information. You can add background music. So choose, these add-ons, make them do different things, add a new background to it, have some fun with it. And then once you get those all done, you've added the backdrop, you told it to say something. It could even just say hello. It doesn't have to be anything big. You've made him dance or something. Click on the next button. And then there's just a little survey that you need to complete. And once you've completed that survey, you're going to click submit. Now, the video is all in the CS First site. Where you will be doing your worksheet is right over here. So as you watch these videos over here in the CS First, it literally takes you step by step on what you need to do to make the letters move, to make them bounce, to add a backdrop, to do that different stuff. When you're finished and you have it done, you just hit share. You come back to the assignment in Blackboard. Okay, you've done your project. You've shared it with me so I can look at it. Click next, and then it'll take you to the Spanish one. But that's basically all you need to do. You don't need to do anything in the Spanish one as long as you do the English one. So back here in Blackboard, you can click on this animated name assignment, and you can just, in the comments, you can just say, you can tell me what your number is or your username is. And I know you don't have to attach anything. This isn't saved because I'm not in it as a student, but yours, it'll go through. And then when I go in, I will just see that you've submitted it, and you just let me know that you've completed that animated name. So once you have that animated name done, I'm going to go ahead and close these 2 tabs up here. Close the animated name instructions. Now I'm going to go to create a Google logo. I'm going to click on that assignment. I'm going to open up the instructions for it. And what it's telling me, there's a couple of example projects. You can look at it just to see, get your brain going. Let's look at one of these. Well, it's not going to work for me because I got to enable editing. Okay. So what you're going to be doing is for this particular assignment, you are going to be creating a Google logo. And if you've ever been on Google before, you know they do different things with their logos all the time. And so you're just going to be doing your own thing with the Google logo. The same type of thing you did with your name, the animated name, except now you're going to do it with Google and make those do different things. So here in this one, what's really cool is if I go to see inside, I can see how they did it. So the G, when it's clicked, it's going to point in any direction. The donut, here's what the donut does. Okay, and so it's going to, it tells me, I got my information right here. And so you're going to have the same thing with the assignment. So right here, it tells me to go to CS first. So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to sign in. I'm a student. Here's my classes, 30165. I've last viewed my animated name. Now I'm going to be doing the create your own Google logo. As long as you've done this first part of the animated name, you don't need to worry about the second one. Okay, so now we're going to do create our own Google logo, and you're going to be doing the same thing. You hit the start and you go through it to complete the Google logo to bring it to life. Then you're going to save it. Make sure you share. You go to start. You've got a starter project right here, just like you had with animated name. Just make sure that your name is up here in the right-hand corner. You're going to hit remix, and then you're going to do something with the Google logo. You're going to make changes, or you're going to make it do different things, make it look different. Use your own imagination. Here in the assignment on CS First, there's a 4-minute video for you to watch that goes over the assignment. Then you're going to choose the add-on. Now when you choose the add-ons like switch costume, it's going to assume that you've already done the animated name, but just watch the videos. It will take you step by step through how to do something. Like this is how to switch the costume. It'll take you step by step on how to do that. Reach out to me if you have questions as you're working with it. Each person does a little differently, and that's fine. If you want to just do exactly what they tell you to do in these videos, that's fine too. I want you to get some experience doing the coding. So have fun this week. It'll take you anywhere from 2 to 5 hours to do both of them. That depends upon how much time you put into it. Again, have fun. Also this week there is a evaluation for the class. You should receive an email with a link to the evaluation. Go ahead and fill that out for me. Usually the only people who fill them out are people who are upset. So if you really like this class, please make sure you fill it out too. If you're, hey, I took the class because I had to take it, but whatever, please still go ahead and fill it out, because we look at every single one of those. And they do, it's not just a futility thing for you as far as doing it. It is something that I look at and I take to heart as I prepare my class for next semester. Have fun this week. Reach out if you have questions, and good luck with the rest of your schoolwork. Bye-bye.